You know that button on your steering wheel? The one that's supposed to make driving easier, but let's be honest, most of us are a little fuzzy on what it actually does. Well, today, we're demystifying adaptive cruise control, what it is, and how to use it like you actually know what you're doing. Let's get into it. Right, so you've seen this symbol a million times. You know it's for cruise control, but what's with all the extra lines? And that little car icon? It's hinting at something more, something adaptive. We're going to break down exactly what that word means and why it completely changes the game for highway driving. All right, so let's get right to it. What is adaptive cruise control? You'll hear people call it ACC. And the real secret, the whole game changer, is right there in the name, adaptive. It's that one word that makes it a massive upgrade from the old school cruise control you grew up with. The best way to think about it is that ACC literally gives your car eyes. It's using radar, sometimes cameras, to constantly watch the vehicle in front of you. So it's not just blindly holding a speed anymore. No, it's actively, intelligently managing your speed to keep a safe, consistent following distance, a distance that you get to choose. And this right here is the single biggest takeaway. Regular old-fashioned cruise control, that's all about locking in a speed, 65 miles per hour, and that's it. But adaptive cruise control, it's all about locking in a distance. See the shift? You're not just managing speed anymore, you're managing the space, that safety cushion between you and the car ahead. Okay, so the concept makes sense, right? But how do you actually start using this thing without feeling kind of nervous about it? Let's walk through 3 super simple steps to make sure your first time using ACXE is a safe one. First, and I really can't stress this enough, read your car's manual. Seriously, the buttons on a Ford are totally different from a Toyota. Second, don't try this out for the first time in rush hour. Find a nice, quiet road where you can really get a feel for how your car speeds up and slows down on its own. It's a little weird at first. And third, start with the longest following distance available. Give yourself a huge safety bubble until you're totally comfortable with how it feels. All right, once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to just relax. Maybe a little too much? You have to remember, ACC is a driver assistance system. The key word is assistance. It's helping you, but you are still the one in charge, and that comes with some really important responsibilities. This stuff is completely non-negotiable. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. You have to be ready to slam on the brakes or swerve at any second. And here are a couple of things people always forget. Keep your car's sensors and cameras clean. A little splash of mud can basically blind the system. And check for software updates from your dealer. Just like your phone, your car gets updates that can include crucial safety improvements. Now this is huge. Knowing when to use ACC is only half the battle. You absolutely have to know when to turn it off. This is an amazing tool, but it's designed for specific conditions. And in some situations, the safest move you can make is to switch it off and take back full control. First up, heavy stop and go traffic. Now yeah, some really high-end systems are designed for this, but for most cars, ACC is not built for it. It can be jerky, and it might not react fast enough if a car suddenly cuts in front of you. In these situations, your own brain is just way, way better. Next, bad weather. I mean, think about it, right? If you can barely see through heavy rain or thick fog, what makes you think your car's little camera can? Those sensors get blinded just like you do, and the system might not see a stopped car ahead until it's way too late. When the weather gets bad, ACC gets turned off, period. And finally, towing or carrying a heavy load. Your car's ACC is calibrated for a specific weight. The second you add a trailer or pile stuff on the roof, your braking distance increases dramatically. The system has no idea about that extra weight, which is just incredibly dangerous. Manual control is the only safe option here. So in any of those situations, heavy traffic, bad weather, or towing, the answer is simple. Turn it off. You're the one who can see the whole picture, and taking back full control is always the smartest, safest call. All of this, all these rules and warnings, they all boil down to one single, incredibly important idea. It's a mindset that you absolutely have to use this technology safely. The source material we used puts it perfectly. ACC does not steer the vehicle. You have to remain in control. Let that sink in. The system is only handling the gas and the brake. The steering, that is 100% on you. You know, maybe the best way to think about it is this. ACC is your co-pilot. It's there to help manage one specific task, maintaining distance to reduce your fatigue on a long drive. But it is not an autopilot. You are and always will be the pilot in command.
So there you have it. You know what it does, how to use it safely, and just as importantly, when to turn it off. That mysterious button isn't so mysterious anymore, is it? It's a tool. The only question left is, are you ready to use your co-pilot with confidence?